Hey there guys, it's me Rachel, and first and foremost I want to apologize for the quality. I'm home, as you can tell from the change in my background, and I forgot to bring home my camera battery charger. So I have my camera, it's actually right here on my desk, and I actually already filmed this once, but it died mid-filming. So that was so much fun. So for now we're just going to work with my MacBook's web camera. I figured that might be a little easier for all of us, and I mean, it's okay quality. It's not terrible. Just sorry that we have to deal with this, but I thought that today I would show you guys all of the books that I brought home from school. I'm home for about 2 more weeks now, and I want to get back into making YouTube videos. I apologize for not making them, but I had my first semester. It was really rough adjusting. I did really well grade-wise, which was really great to see, but it was just rough adjusting, and I didn't have as much time to read as I planned, or as much free time as I planned for that matter. So this year, 2015, I want to dedicate more time to making YouTube videos, and I thought I would just start by showing you the books I brought home, so let's jump into that. The first 4 books that I brought home are all by the same author. That author is Jasper Fforde. I have The Eyre Affair, which tells the story of Thursday Next, who is this literary detective almost, where it's like what if all of our favorite characters from literature actually came to life and one of them went missing, and basically it's a mystery and she has to solve it, and it's a series. So I have the first one, the second one, which is Lost in a Good Book. I have The Will of Lost Plots, and then unrelated from the Thursday Next series, I bought Shades of Grey, which is a science fiction piece of literature where everyone is sorted by color. So it's kind of like in Brave New World, I think, with being an alpha or an epsilon, how there's that ranking in order and how you have to be with people. Like if you see everything in yellow, you have to be with other people who see things in yellow. I think that's how it goes. I'm not sure, but I really want to read this. I actually had this series recommended to me by one of my professors, so I'm very excited to read it. I've now read Jane Eyre. I read that for one of my classes, and I'm really excited to get into this because Jane Eyre is the first character to go missing, I believe. So I'm excited to get it, and my professor was like, "Oh, you're going to love it." So I just can't wait. The next book that I brought home with me is the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. It's a novel by Mary Ann Schaefer and Annie Barrows. This you may have seen. I don't remember if I ever posted a video, but I ordered this from Barnes & Noble. I had a gift card, and this is a story that takes place in the 40s and is told all in letters, so it makes it an epistolary novel, which is one of my favorite. It's similar to a diary format, and I'm pretty sure I added this because I think it's supposed to be a book for book lovers, so I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm very excited to read this, and it should be a quick read because I find that reading novels like this go by much faster. The next book I brought home is Oryx and Crake by Margaret Atwood. I tried reading this at the start of the semester. I actually still have my bookmark in here. It's in Vancouver. I've never been to Vancouver, but I found it in a used book I bought. I got to page 22. Sorry, I'm moving in my chair, by the way. This is basically a dystopian science fiction novel. I picked it up because I loved Handmaid's Tale. It's one of my all-time favorite books, and I decided I wanted to try more Atwood. So this is the first in the Mad Adam trilogy, and our main character's name is Jimmy, and he's lost Oryx and Crake, the only 2 people. I know he goes by Snowman. I'm trying to remember what I had already read. And they're missing, and it's hard to go on without them, and they're kind of running out of resources everywhere. So that's all I know. And I'm really excited to keep reading this because I was really liking it, but I wanted to make sure I could handle my schoolwork before I committed to starting a new trilogy. Then I have Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut. I really want to read this. I know I can read it really quickly, and I have a copy on my Kindle too that I wound up getting through Kindle Unlimited. This is a story about... how do I describe this? I know it has to do with the bombing of Hiroshima and having the atomic bomb go off, and this guy is interviewing people. I'm already 44 pages through, and this guy is interviewing the children of the man who was the one who came up with the atomic bomb and decided we were going to set it off and what happened on that day, like in their memories. And that's all I really remember. It's Kurt Vonnegut. I love Slaughterhouse-Five, so I really think I'll love Cat's Cradle too, and I can't wait to read it. I recently purchased this from a local bookstore that I have by my school, and it's Norwegian Wood by Murakami. Haruki Murakami, if you don't know who it is. I also have the Wind Up Bird Chronicle that I got as a gift from someone, but I know this is the one that most people start out with. I saw this, and they never have any Murakami, so I had to pick it up when I was in there. And I will be honest, I don't know too much about this. It's a magnificent blending of music, the mood, and the ethos that was the 60s with the story of one college student's romantic coming of age. Norwegian Wood brilliantly recaptures the young man's first hopeless and heroic love. That's all I know about it. I'm really excited to read this and to see what all the buzz is about. Last year I was a really big fan of reading Teresa Ann Fowler's Z, a novel, which is a historical fiction novel about Zelda Fitzgerald. So I purchased Paula McLean's The Paris Wife, which is Hadley Richardson's side of the story. She was Hemingway's first wife, and it's just their relationship from their meeting until the demise of their relationship, which is pretty rough. It goes through all the bumps in the road, and it also has their relationship with the Fitzgeralds, which I'm very much looking forward to. I think it also deals with The Sun Also Rises, where basically all of the characters are just Ernest, Hadley, Scott, and Zelda. I haven't read The Sun Also Rises, although I do have it. I didn't bring it home, though. But I'm very excited to read this because a friend of mine from home read this and loved it, so I can't wait to dive in. The last book that I brought home with me is a book I'm very ashamed to say that I haven't read yet. I got this for Christmas in 2011, the year that it came out. I love this author's work, and I know I would love this storyline. I just don't know why I haven't picked it up, and that book is The Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson. I'm really embarrassed about this. This is a novel about a girl who goes to a boarding school, I believe, in London, and all of a sudden these Jack the Ripper mysteries or murders are starting up again, but she's the only one who can see who's doing it. And I know the third book, I think, is coming out soon. It's already come out. I had a friend from high school who really loved this, so I just need to buckle down and read it. I know I'm going to love it. So I just have to start on that. I wanted to make an announcement and say that I'm also participating in the Bout of Books 12.0. It goes from today, Monday, January 5th, to next Sunday, which I don't know what the date is for that. Anyways, that's a thing I'm going to do. I'd like to read these, and I also have a video I want to film about a Kindle haul that I really loved purchasing all of those books. Tell me what you think of this location. I really like it. You get to see my lights. This is my favorite poster right here. It's my Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind poster. And then I have a quote from Girls and some badass feminist women up here, which is great. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!